Ooh-do-do-do-do. Great. Hello, everyone. Welcome once again to Guild Wars 2. So, wasn't very happy with my last Guild Wars 2 stream because we didn't do enough. There wasn't enough exciting gameplay, and I need exciting gameplay to get people who are not into Guild Wars 2 into Guild Wars 2. So, hopefully, today we can do some fractals. 33, 40, and 42 dailies. That sounds tentatively good. Let's just check what those are. Chaos. 40 is Molten Boss, and this is my Trin Boss. Yeah, I'll do that. That sounds good. Keep out. I don't know why you're here. You tell me. What are you doing? So today we're going to just hang out and do fractals. It's just going to be gameplay. It's not going to be anything special. Kind of an uninteractive stream compared to my usual, but that's what we're going to do. Figure we'll just chill, do a little bit of saucy Guild Wars 2 gameplay, and that's it. So I hope that you all enjoy. Hope we can just relax and have some fun. I'm going to try to do this a little bit more often, like if I'm just doing some gameplay, I will just do a stream instead of not doing a stream. Try to make streams a little bit, you know, not special, but just like make them a bit more normal sometimes. Because I feel like having them be high concept is not as good if it's 1 AM. Keep out, go to sleep. Dude, go to bed. Keep out. Tomorrow the thing will be done. I re-queued up the obstacle course for Warframe. I'll show you all this just in case people who haven't played before are watching, because it's pretty cool. There's this big giant that's chained to a cliff. We're not gonna free him in this one, but there's another mini dungeon. This is like mini dungeons, and there's another one where you free him. And it's quite, I would say tedious, but it's actually pretty fun if you haven't done it like 50 times. It's just, I've been playing this game for almost 5 years now, and I've done it like 50 times. So I don't like it. But this is pretty cool. This is a new one. It's basically like a mix of all the other ones. Oh no, just kidding. This is actually, they redid this part. This is the one where you free him. Just kidding, everyone. Okay, well, it's cool if you haven't done it before. I mean, you all might enjoy it just because, like, if you haven't done this a lot. It's pretty interesting. So basically, you get a cursed hammer. This is actually going to end up being a pretty good tutorial for people that... So see this cursed hammer? That guy just picked it up. Now see he's got the hammer. Now, basically, to kill these seals, like see these seals, to destroy these seals, I'm going to let these guys do this level while I explain for a minute. To destroy these seals, you have to kill a cultist and then hit the seal. You get an ability that lets you hit the seal. So you have to get kills with the hammer, and then that lets you damage the seals. So see, he'll kill one, and then be able to hit the seal. Let me make sure I keep healing everyone. And then you can damage the seals. And once they have taken enough hits, they'll break. You can do it. Waifu Wars, Tracer or Kaith? Well, Tracer is canonically homosexual, so I would say Kaith because she could maybe actually be attracted to me. Whereas Tracer, I'm pretty sure can't. That's an odd question. Tracer is not a valid option because I am male and she doesn't seem to be attracted. Well, I guess we don't know that for sure, but she seems to be not attracted to men. So, Hot Flames, welcome back. Welcome back. Oh, these chains turn those off now. A lot of stuff has changed since I last did this fractal. They made it much better. I like it much better. But yeah, so since the hammer, what I didn't mention about the hammer, you know, you all understand that seal breaking part, right? So what I didn't mention about the hammer, though, is that as you're holding it, see how the icon over the person's head, here, I'll hold it and show you. So the icon over my head is now yellow, and it will go from yellow to red. And once it gets to red, then it starts to give me negative effects. So you get stacks of corruption, this hammer corruption effect, while you're holding the hammer. And if you hold it for too long, then it stun locks you and does lots of damage to you, and eventually it's pretty much impossible not to get killed by holding it. So if you hold it for too long, you can see I'm starting to get a lot of conditions, I'm starting to take a lot of damage, but I'm hitting the seal a lot there, I got stunned, and now pretty soon I will just up and die from it. See, it was turning red, and then I almost died from it, but I put it down. So you have to swap it between people or you die. So that's the difficult part. And that's true even of like moving it up the mountain, you know, like we're climbing this statue and using the hammer. Like you have to swap it off as you're carrying it up. So it's kind of like hot potato, but like cultist seal breaking hot potato, sort of. So, there we are. And now, as we go up the rest of the mountain and carry it, there'll be more and more seals once we finish them all. There we go. So this next one is harder because it gets regenerated. So these two seals, these arm seals, will be regenerated over time. So we have to alternate between them, but we also, because there's a mechanic where you have to alternate between them, but also because you have to make sure you keep damaging them enough that they don't get regenerated. So we'll kill this one guy, right? And then we'll damage this one, then we go to the other one. But we have to swap between them quickly enough that they don't regenerate back the damage we dealt. So you can see in this top right corner, you can track the damage to both of them. So you see the right one, we did a lot of damage. Now it's almost halfway dead already. But in the time that we're gone, it will get damaged a lot. Potentially come back. So kawaii this. What? The game? It is. It's very cute. It's a very cute game. It's a very good game. Not cute in a bad way. It's cute in a great way. I love this game. And also a true thing, the more you kill the enemies for this one, for these two seals only, the more they respawn. So we can't just like slaughter them. Like I'm gonna try to distract these so my team can go get the other one, but the more we kill them, the faster they come back. So we can't just slaughter them all, because then they'll regenerate the seal even quicker. So you have to sort of hold off. You love my Warframe vids, I'm glad. I hope I can convince you to love other game vids too, but I'm happy that you enjoy the Warframe stuff. Juan, you should join the join the guild. I mean the clan. We just made a Warframe clan. So if you watch closely on the two seals, you can see the left seal's regenerating and the right seal has regenerated a little bit too. So I'm gonna go back here. Well, they're managing to hit that seal, hopefully. And I will try to distract these chanters. See, they're like performing little motions on this thing. They're regenerating its health. So hopefully I can maybe use my pet to like distract them a little bit. They're healing it for a decent amount. And if they're in combat with you, they won't. So at least I think so. That's how it used to work. Who am I kidding? I'll just mass kill them all over and over again. Who cares if more spawn? See, I always do this. I always say that, but then like it goes terribly and we all die. Oh, we're doing quite well though. As you can see, the left and the right seal are going down pretty well. Oh, you're a PS4 player. I'm sorry to hear. Beautiful. Whoa, one of these guys is mastery level 160. That's crazy. Let's get him up real quick. Alright, so that seal's destroyed, so now we can go to the other one. This person's the hammer. No, there's nothing wrong with PS4. I was just sad because I wanted to play with him, because he's a fan and I'm not on PS4, that's all. Ain't nothing wrong with PS4. Hit it. There we go. Archdiviner has stolen the hammer. So now here's the, now here's the boss. Why is there a gap in the floor, someone says. Yeah, you can fall off of this one and it doesn't feel good. It's not good. It's bad. The opposite of good. So now we'll go up to the boss, and the boss is a slightly different mechanic where you have to, there is a final seal, but you have to take the hammer from him. He fights with the hammer, and you have to beat the hammer out of him to use it. Now these little explosions knock you off the side of the mountain. Of course. Oh, are there none here? Oh, they disabled them. Very nice. Oh, whoa, this guy is the legendary shield. That's like a fish tank. Wow, whoa, look at that. That's so funny. I wish he would stand still so I could see a little better. Here we are, the legendary Archdiviner. This guy's got lots of salt-inducing abilities. Those big frontal cleaves. He does some area attacks that do lots of damage and make you do less damage. So you drop the hammer, so now I'm going to pick it up. We're going to kill one of these convenient chanters and slam the seal, and then we'll go into his next phase. And every fourth of his health, he'll drop the hammer so we can hit the seal. And we'll just proceed like that. Wonderful. Boop. Oh, also, to the question about Tracer or Kaith before. It's true that both Tracer and Kaith have both exhibited interest in women before, but the Sylvari very frequently exhibit like a disregard for gender, whereas normal conception of sexuality in the world at large doesn't usually disregard gender. So I guess I was just saying there's a higher chance that Tracer would be like lesbian but not bi, whereas with Kaith, like most Sylvari canonically seem to not care about gender, so it seems more likely to me that Kaith would be maybe interested in men compared to Tracer, who again could be, but most people think of the world in terms of like gay people and lesbian people or whatever, you know. Whereas Sylvari do not usually. It seems like Sylvari mostly don't. Which is awesome. That's one thing I really like about Sylvari lore. Like, it's really cool that there's so much, not gender ambiguity exactly, but like there aren't really gender roles in Sylvari society, which is pretty cool. Unfortunately, my team wanted to leave before that giant could rip free of the mountain, but indeed he does. That was really fast. That was a really good team. Let's see what we got. Oh-ho, a ring. An infused ring. With meh stats, but an infused ring. That's pretty nice. I'll drink this. Pretty good. Pretty decent loot. Power, precision, and toughness, right? Yeah, it's fine. This is a pretty fun boss. So this is another mini dungeon. This one is a boss one. It's really easy. It's very easy, but it's pretty fun. It's good. Juan, do you mean my sexual orientation? I don't really care about gender either. That's why I like the Sylvari thing so much. I usually end up being attracted to women more, but I have dated guys before, and I've been attracted to guys before, and I've been attracted to people who aren't representing a gender, who looked to me to be gender neutral or gender queer. I don't really care about gender. What's your username? The username in this game, Leapfrog, is, let me show it on screen. It's this. stepthroughtheshadows.8697. It's that. Friending people in this game is really annoying because you have to type in the whole thing. Could you explain the basics of this game? Sure. It'll be kind of hard because this is an MMO, but I'll try, yeah. So this is an MMORPG. It's like other MMORPGs in a lot of respects, despite the fact that most players of this game like to differentiate it from the other MMORPGs. There are stats. Your gear has stats. You know, it has MMO elements. Like, you have gear that has stats, and there are all these stats that do different things. My phone is ringing a lot. Yeah. And it's like that. But the differences with this game from other MMOs are that in lots of MMOs you can't cast while moving, whereas in this game you can. In this game you have dodges, so I can do these flips. Those make you basically invulnerable for a limited time. That's the way the game interprets a dodge. So you have invulnerability frames. Consequently, this game requires you to avoid things a lot more than other comparable games. There isn't really tanking in this game, and there isn't really much healing. There sort of is, but it's not done very much. Everybody has a heal skill, so you kind of have to maintain yourself. It's a little bit more of a independent game as far as your stats go. You don't like rely on a tank and a healer to like make you not die necessarily. But in response, when you die in this game, you go down instead of just outright dying. You fall to the ground and start bleeding out, and other players can come to you and help you back up. If they don't in time, then you do just die, and it's like a traditional death in an MMO, but you can be helped if you are just downed. You level up, just like in comparable games. You earn items and money, just like in comparable games. There isn't much of a gear progression, which is wonderful. Like, you don't really have to earn, like, gear to get good at stuff. I just said that stats get de-emphasized a little bit, and that's definitely true of the gear progression. You have a limited number of skills. You can see I can only pick 10 skills. So I have 5 skills that are from my weapon, or from a special condition, like I just activated this healing mode, so that these are 5 healing skills. But now it's back to my weapon. These are my weapon skills. And these are my utility skills, and I can pick these whatever I want from my class depending on what weapon I have. Independent of what weapon I have. So you have a very limited number of skills which you pick. Builds are really important in this game because you do not get your whole class at a time, you know? Like, Rangers, I'm a Ranger right now. Rangers can have abilities that are like survival type abilities where you like backflip away from things or set down a trap or whatever, but I don't currently have those skills equipped, so they are part of my class. I could access them, but I'm not currently using them. So I hope that somewhat well explains the basics. The end game of this game is doing these mini dungeons, which get harder and harder as you go up in levels. Lots of exploration. There's tons of exploration in this game, a lot of story in this game. So there's that for endgame, and stuff like that. I will be doing a little bit of Living Story after this because I wanted to show Living Story, and that's what the stream says. I just wanted to show a little bit of gameplay first so that people have a feel for that, because a lot of the people on this stream are people from my main part of my channel, which is WARFRAME, and they don't know this game that well, so I wanted to show off some of the normal gameplay and bosses. Yeah, that. So yeah, if you have more specific questions, Trajan, I'd be happy to address them, and I hope that was a decent overall explanation. I fear that it was not, but hopefully it was. What's the matter, Juan? Was that not what you were talking about? When you said, what are you interested in, did you mean, like, games, or did you mean sexual orientation? If you meant games or other hobbies, I can answer that too.
Follow me.
Would be happy to answer that too. How do you keep yourself interested in the game? I love it, but it just seemed like no one was playing it. That just doesn't really matter to me. Like, it doesn't affect my gaming experience that if not that many people are playing it, so I guess I just don't care. What I would say, Wilfredo, is that I mostly enjoy playing this game with other people. Like, I think this is a really fun game to play with friends, because it is pretty challenging, but it's also got very good story. So, like, it's something you can sort of talk about and, like, theory craft story theories about a lot. And it's not as good a game for building, because builds are so important in this game. Like, having a good build versus having an okay build is, like, a huge deal in this game, compared to in, say, Warframe, where, like, even if your Warframe has a bad build, like, your gun could have an okay build and you'll be fine, or, like, you know, a lot of the time. I keep myself interested in this game mostly by just playing with friends. Doing the hard content that is here, and there is indeed hard content here, and just playing with friends, enjoying the story with friends, is the way I like to enjoy this game. That's what keeps me invested in this game. So for people who haven't seen this before, so this boss is a pirate captain and her first mate, whose name is Horik and is one of my favorite characters. And the way she works is she has a shield that you can only remove by her first mate shooting her with an electric cannonball. So you'll notice as he's shooting cannonballs, right, that some of his cannonballs are fire cannonballs, those just do damage, and some of them are electric cannonballs. Those do less damage to you and will remove the pirate captain, her name is Mytrin, her shield. So once Mytrin's shield goes down, you can start doing a significant amount of damage to her, and then every 25% health, which we just hit, she yells, "Horik, unleash the cannons," and he says, "Aye, aye, Captain," and there's a crap ton of cannonballs, as you can see, and you go through this crazy bullet hell survival mode where you just have to survive as best you can. And once again, some of the cannonballs are fire, some of them are electricity. Goes on like that. So you have to do that 4 times. We have a really good group, so I think it's going to go fine. This is the phase where a lot of people die. I'm going to try to roam around and heal my party up as I dodge, but it can be very hard. Trying to save your party members is traditionally like a really good way to get killed during this mode. We have a running joke in my friend group when I play with my partners and my friends that reviving someone during this should just be like taboo, because it looks like you'll make it, but you never make it. It always gets you killed. So there's an electric cannonball, so if we can kite her into that, then she'll lose shield. That was a fire cannonball, so no go. So we're all trying to stand on top of her to get him to shoot her with electric cannonballs, but that's also bad because she does very, very heavy bleed damage while we're close by. Here we go, here comes an electric one, so if we can just tank it for just a little bit longer. Now her shield is down a little, so we can do a little damage. You see I'm only hitting for like 60, not very much. No, that's fire. Dodge that. Now, oh, yeah, there we go. She blinked into, oh, she jumped out. Okay, she was in it for a sec. Okay, there we go. So we'll revive this person really quick. They went down. Taking tons of condition damage. There we go, she'll run back into it. There we go, our protection's off. Now we can unload. Very nice. Pretty good. This group is doing a good job so far. I'm pretty impressed. Although this isn't super hard. This is only about half the level it can be. Like, this can get much harder. So, Horik, unleash the cannons. And so it goes. So it goes. Wilfredo, one other thing I'll say about like how I keep myself interested in this game personally is I do a lot of PvP, like not a ton, but when I play, I do often at least dip my feet in PvP. And PvP in this game is quite well balanced, I would argue, and can be really, really refreshing. It's a pretty good competition if you like things to be a good, like, fair competition. It's not a power fantasy at all, so if you like that kind of thing, I really don't feel like it is. But it's very well balanced. I think it's a lot of fun. They just had a new PvP season start, so I'm excited to hopefully show a little bit of that on the channel at some point. I was thinking of doing that for the stream today, but I recently did that, so I did that like 2 weeks ago, and then last week I wasn't happy with the stream, so. Boop. See, that was pretty easy. Got her real quick that time. This group is quite good. Quite a nice group. Oh, better get that person up quick. Or they're just gonna die as soon as the cannonball phase starts. Here it comes. She's about to... Looks like 25% to me. There we go. I was gonna say, is that not 25% of her health? The biggest mistake with this cannonball phase thing that people make is, like, again, you know, for those who don't play, I said we have dodge rolls, right? So, like, I could dodge this one, but, like, I could have walked out of that. You know, if you panic, then you'll dodge it, but, like, for the most part, you can walk out of them. So it's really only if you get cornered that you should use a dodge roll on them. What usually gets people killed in this phase is they use dodge rolls when they don't have to. Like, there I kind of needed one, but, like, here, yeah, okay, I should probably use one there. You know, but like here, it's fine. I'll be fine. No dodge roll there. No dodge roll here. No dodge roll there. See, you know, I don't need them. You could definitely panic and use them, but like, it's not worth it. There, I'll be fine. I'll be fine. Pop my heal off. And we're chilling. And I've still got 2 dodge rolls. I'm still very safe. Still fine. This is a bit of a dangerous place to be, but fine. They're back? Good. Oh, and I guess another detail I should say, for people who have not played this before. Horik targets his cannonballs at one of your party members, so like see how they're a big AoE? That AoE's center is on the location, like the current location of one of your party members when it's fired. So that's why we're all standing somewhat near her, because he will fire it at one of us, and if that person isn't near my Trin, then there's a good chance that she won't get hit. Here we go, so hopefully we can group everyone up inside of this one. She's at 4 stacks, that's enough to kill her. It should be anyway. Dodge out of that cannonball. Crit in, nice. There we go, easy. Okay, wow, that was some damage. Okay. Done. Very nice kill. Very nice kill. Alright, let's go do a little bit of living story, shall we? Let me thank these guys. That was a very nice run. Let's see if we get anything good here. You get a lot of loot in this game, which is not for everyone. Not that having a lot of loot is a bad thing, but, you know, for some people it's overwhelming. Once you get used to processing all of it, it's not bad though. Oh my god, so much. Okay. Whoa, mini Professor Mew, nice. That's pretty rare. Or, probably not. Great. Alright, let's go do Living Story. I actually don't know who I'm doing it with at the moment. I think it's on my... Reaper. One of my Reapers. Ugh. But yeah, so for anybody who plays Guild Wars 2, anybody who frequently plays Guild Wars 2, just be aware that I'm gonna do Living Story now. So if you want to avoid spoilers and you haven't gotten this far, then don't watch. I don't want to spoil you. I will show you exactly what episode it is, and then I'll start doing it so that you don't, there's no chance. So let's see where we are. A crack in the ice, beautiful. So, ingredient gathering. Okay, let's go back to the zone that this is actually in, which is... The world is really big if you haven't seen the map before. That's a zone, that's a zone, that's a zone, that's a zone, that's a zone. And we're going up here. To the Sorrow's Eclipse. Some nice loading screen concept art. Or not really concept art. It's a lot better than concept art, but you know what I mean, like sketch art. So talk to Wumula, the Quaggan conservationist, and talk to Hugadides and Sunwarming about your quest. Hugadides, what an awesome name. Oh, can't get in that way. So, we are trying to get the locals prepared, defended against the cold. So we have to gather some ingredients to do that. Don't need to help with that. Go ahead and pass that by. This character is pretty tanky, but kind of slow, so it's not the most perfect for doing like events and moving around, but it's what we got. And he's very tanky, like he's very reliable, so it's whatever. Let's just smell the roses, shall we? Such a big forest. There's so much rose smelling to do in this game. Another thing, Wilfredo, like rose smelling. Smelling the roses of this game is a pretty big thing to do in my opinion. Let me turn the volume up a bit in case you can hear characters talking.
You, who you? What you want?
Hello. I come in peace, seeking allies against the Svanir.
Any enemy of the Svanir is a friend of ours. It's okay, Huga. We can talk.
Talking, always talking.
Those who aren't already corrupted by Jormag must work together if any of us are to survive.
I'm glad to hear that. I'm looking for ingredients that will help in a fight against an ice brood.
What do you seek?
Cold-resistant eggshells. A fire
Of course.
And the whereabouts of hot springs.
A firestone. The Grawl here have them, but you'll have to earn their respect or they'll never give you one.
What's the strategy? How should I go about it?
They love their goddess. If you construct a shrine to honor her, I am confident they would reward you. And please be as respectful as possible with them. We need this alliance to last.
Can you all hear the characters talking okay, by the way? Just making sure. I'll probably turn it down when I'm not hearing people talk, but I want to make sure you can all hear other characters talking. Seth, how many characters are in this game? Do you mean classes or like named characters? Because if you mean classes, there's 9, I guess. But if you mean named characters, there's like an insane amount. Like there's so many, like a lot. Okay, let's see. I need to collect flexible sticks, shiny ice, and chicken feathers. How do I get chicken feathers? What? Okay. Oh, hey, chickens, look. They're chickens. Okay, so I'll walk up to... You can kick it. I don't want to kick the chickens. That's terrible. I have to kick them to get feathers. This is terrible. What animal cruelty. I'm honestly appalled. Oh, that's a little Dolyak. That's not a chicken. What's up with all these dead guards? Let's get these guys back up. Necromancer style, huh? Bam. Alright, let's see if we can find... Oh, there's another chicken. That I haven't kicked, I guess. 3 out of 4. At least I only have to kick... You know... 4 chickens. I feel bad about doing it. At least I only have to do it 4 times. No, I don't want to kick the chickens. Poor chicken, I'm sorry. Alright, thank you. Build a beautiful shrine to the Graal's goddess, who is Chakakuka. Chakakuka, really? Nice. Let's take care of these ice brood trolls real quick with a little bit of Reaper Shroud. Seth, the thing that complicates that answer a little bit is like the different classes have like different specializations you can take. So like I'm a necromancer, but I've taken the elite specialization called Reaper, so I'm kind of a subclass. It's kind of a subclass. So they're kind of there. You could say there are 18 because each of the classes has a subclass, but like the subclasses are so much better that mostly you just see the subclasses. Like, you know, there's necromancers and reapers, but most necromancers are reapers, so it's hard to say that they're actually separate. So I just made this little shrine, which is kind of pathetic, but go figure. Let me turn it up again. And let's talk to Hugadides. I really like that name.
Hoot! Hoot! Chokokuka happy. Shrine good.
I'm glad Chokokuka likes it.
Ook is good. Ha! Stone for you.
Thank you. And good luck. Long live Chokokuka.
Long live Chokokuka. Beautiful. Alright, so we get a Graal Firestone. Used to brew a Thaw Elixir. Firestones can be purchased from the Graal. Okay. I almost have this event done. I'm gonna go back in and quickly, these hearts are like quests, kind of. I'm gonna go back in and quickly finish that defense mission, just so I can get the heart full. Because I bet you can buy more of those things from the vendor that you unlock once you finish the quest. That's usually how it works. Just destroy these guys a little bit. This map is quite populated, so it should be fine. There we go, got it. And now, is the vendor that one Graal I was just talking to? That'd be nice. Or maybe it's the Coden. What's your favorite race? Wilfredo, playable race or non-playable race? Non-playable race, I think my favorite is the Coden. I really like their lore. I really like their philosophy.
I suggest you respect our authority.
Let's see what we got here. A trinket, a mini chicken. Nice. And logging materials. Pretty cool. Gives you unbound magic in addition to harvesting results. Why don't I buy those as replacements? That'd be good. I needed a new set anyway. Of harvesting materials, that is. For a favorite playable race, I think the Sylvari. I just think they're a very interesting addition. I really like their philosophy. I like that they don't care about gender that much, as I was talking about a little earlier, because I personally do not like gender as a thing that exists. I like that the Sylvari are just kind of like whatever about it. So yeah, probably my favorite non-playable race is Coden, and my favorite playable race is probably Sylvari. But I also really like the Quaggan. There's actually a lot of very interesting Quaggan lore. Like, very, very cool Quaggan lore. Where, like, their society is meant to be really humble, but they just, like, it's really inefficient to be humble sometimes. So they become military officers, and they're like, we can't just be humble and nice. Like, sometimes you gotta be hardcore. Oh boy, speaking of a Quaggan, oh my favorite, the whale Quaggans. Isn't it so cute? It's like a baby whale.
They come here regularly to abscond with the universe, and they take spots. They're not smart enough to understand that if you kill all the griffins, there will be no more eggs.
Not the sharpest icicles on the roof, are they?
No, they are not. And yet, they are a formidable foe. We've been forming alliances against them. Even with Graal, it's our only hope out here. There's a Graal community nearby. I've heard they have firestones.
I wish you the best of luck, and thanks. The Svanir will not overcome us.
Alright, just got a firestone.
Ooh,
Oh, Quaggan,
The
here we go.
griffins in this copse are protected. What is your business here?
Hey there. I'm looking for ingredients for some magic recipe. Maybe you know where they'd be?
What ingredients, may I ask?
Yes. Winter berries, cold-resistant eggshells, frostbitten suet, a firestone, and a hot spring. Have you seen these?
You could help find abandoned griffin eggs. They're under piles of snow. Quaggan would love you forever. The griffin mothers are being killed by the Svanir before they can sit upon the eggs and warm them.
Quaggan voices.
We are warming them ourselves.
You sit on them?
Great glaciers, no. We put them in the incubator.
Ah, yes, this
incubates
thing.
the eggs so it can hatch. Snow griffin eggs can survive in the cold for months, just waiting to be warmed up.
I'll see if I can find any unhatched eggs for you.
Okay. Collect eggs, place them in the incubator, and retrieve shells once they hatch. Okay. How do I find the things? You should get the shield that has the Quaggan inside. I really want it. It's very cool. Oh, so is this a... You get an ability to run this thing back called Juke. Nice.
You don't have to thank Quaggan. Quaggan takes care of the baby griffins because it's fun. Have you seen them? Adorable.
Quaggan takes care of the baby griffins because it's fun. Adorable. Beautiful. Oh god, ah! Leave me alone. A wolf is trying to eat these griffin eggs. Ah.
Ooh, this one is so sweet.
Friggin' wolf is trying to take my griffin eggs. Get out of here.
Your soul is
Watch
mine!
out for Svanir. They come here regularly to abscond with baby griffins, and they take swings at us too. They're not smart enough to understand that if you...
Let's see. I see we need to do like one more. How about
The
that one?
sharpest icicles on the roof, are they?
Oh no, it killed a snow griffin.
We've been forming alliances against them. Even with Grawl, it's our only hope out here. There's a Grawl community nearby. I've heard they can find
Characters are so
I
loud in
wish
this
you the
game.
best of luck, and thanks. The Svanir will not overcome us.
Bam. Alright, we got the ingredients now. And now we can brew the elixir. Find the hot springs where you'll cook the elixir. Cook the elixir? Interesting wording. Oh, it's over here? What? It's so far away. Okay, let's waypoint. Nero, I have like 4,300 subs, don't I? Did you not check for like a long time? Thank you for that's nice of you. Thank you. I'm sorry for being sassy. It's a big step in the right direction. It's pretty good. I do need to grow on Twitch though, because I want to become a Twitch partner at some point. Obviously sooner would be better, but it's probably going to be a while. But yeah, YouTube is going super well. That's true. The YouTube channel's doing great. We're gonna play more games in this time slot. Like I usually do a Warframe stream around now. And, I mean a Guild Wars 2 stream around now. And it will be Guild Wars a lot of the time, but I'm also gonna incorporate more games into this time slot. Like we're gonna do a little bit of Overwatch. We might do some of the culling. That's a game I want to play in this channel. This Necrocopter right out of there. That's right, Wolf. That's right. That's what I thought. Get out. Whoa. What? Whoa. What's this? Oh, it's a hot spring. Look.
Look at that view.
Dragon's Teeth Hot Springs. Wow, look at this. Look at that bridge. Are you actually meant to walk on that bridge? What? This is beautiful. Ask Farmer Simuba where to find the hottest spring. The hottest spring? Can't I just have a... Can't I just have a normal one?
Ooh, are you friend or foe?
Friend, I mean you no harm.
Quaggan is very glad. Quaggan doubts Quaggan could outrun you. Though Quaggan would try.
You don't have to. I'm here for the hot springs. I heard they were the hottest interior.
One of them is hottest. Not for bathing or swimming like the others. Only for cooking. Why do you need water so hot?
I have to make an elixir that'll get me into the bitter cold. Once there, I plan to kill one of Jormag's minions.
Damn right.
Oh, boo! Quaggan fears for you. You must not do something so foolish.
I'm resourceful. Now, where's that hot spring?
What you seek is not far, but Quaggan will not show you where. You run toward your death.
I'm not going to die.
That would be well advised. Goodbye. Probably forever. So sad.
Why is this Quaggan so fatalist? So I have to find the hottest spring. I guess. There's also this event which is kind of interesting. Clear the streams of corruption so the Quaggans can enjoy bathing. Interesting. Oh, I see. These Sphani are coming to make it cold. And if we let them make it too cold, then the Quaggans won't be able to be cold in the hot spring. Cute. Okay, sure, I'll help them. Oh, for 4 minutes? Meh. I'll help a little bit. I'll defend the poor guy. I know, exactly, Nero. The Quaggans sound so high. Like, or they're just like very overly chill. Oh my goodness. That was some kind of damage. I might die here. I need to regen life force really fast. Let's go get that caster one. Do you plan to do the whole living story in this stream? No. I'm probably gonna do until the next step. Maybe I'll cook the thing and then see what we do next. But no, I'm gonna stop pretty soon. I'm not gonna do the whole thing in this stream. But I will do this again if people like it. Adam, what's up? Welcome back. I tried this game so many times, got bored of it every time. How far did you get? Because I would say that this game might be kind of not enough if you've played other MMOs before, because the leveling is not... After a while, it's not going to be entertaining if you've leveled in an MMO before, but once you get to... once you get to higher levels, there is a lot to do, I would say, that isn't raiding. And the story is very fun. So, what I would say mostly is, if you tried this game a lot of times and you didn't enjoy it, I would say probably play the story more. Try doing the story a little bit more. What is this? Oh, I see, it knocks you around. I should be fine, I have plenty of stability here. Oh, not anymore. Because I just left Reaper Shroud. That thing was hard to kill. Let's focus this one. Okay. They've got some jumps, these ones. I'm definitely impressed and wary of that. Whoa. There's another one of those storms coming in. Let's try to AoE bomb all these guys so it's not so bad once the storm gets here. Is it even moving, or is it just kind of chilling there? It's just kind of chilling here. Oh, it's sucking me in. Wow. Oh, quite strongly too. Okay, let's get out. I don't like that. It's not bothering the Quaggin, so I don't care about it. What is it doing up there? Would it not want to path down here? So, where do we cook the elixir? Let's see. This event's clearly gonna complete, so let's look around a little bit, shall we? Where would the hottest spring be? Maybe it's over here, maybe it's this. This one? What do you think? Let's see if we give that one a try. Actually, I'll kill all these real quick while I'm here. Oh, this would make a very good focus for my condition copying ability. Beautiful. Look at that. Oh, ow. My pain. Alright, let's try going this way. This is a very pretty zone. I like this area. This small little part. Oh, or perhaps there's a hot spring that way. Whatever that Quaggin smoke, I want it. Here's a nice looking hot spring. Let's try this one. Let's try this one. The small pool of water is extremely hot and would look nice for preparing an elixir. Let's go.
This stuff makes my nose twitch.
Commander, you busy?
Only if you count fighting Svanir and Ice.
Oh, just another day on the job, huh? Well, I wanted to know whether you'd had any luck finding an altered minion.
All the ones I'm seeing are normal. But I have a lead on something. I'm working on getting to where it is.
If I were a supposing kind of genius, which I am, I'd suppose that Primordus must have soaked up more Mordremoth energy. Maybe proximity matters, and since Jormag's so far away, it didn't receive as much Morty juice.
Makes sense. That would explain why I'm not seeing any altered ones yet. I'll keep looking, though.
Try not to get killed in the process, okay? I'd miss our little talks. Bye-bye. Over and awesome.
Okay,
Finished with that.
so we got that step done. This seems like a pretty good place to stop, huh? That was good, though. We got the elixir cooked. Got a whole lot of loot that I need to dump off somewhere. And found these hot springs and these really, really high Quaggin that are bathing in the hot springs. Let's... Oh, I'm taking damage because it's too hot. Wow, what a nice detail. And I have cold resistance for like a day. Interesting. I wonder what that does. Alright, let's quickly pop into Edge of the Mists. I'm gonna sell all my stuff. So yeah, thank you all for watching. I hope that you found this little bout of Living Story interesting. It was just a little taste. It was not a very action-y part, but hopefully the bit of gameplay at the beginning was a good contrast. That is why I wanted to have gameplay at the beginning. So there we are. Some of these items are probably worth money, I'm aware. I'm just being lazy because I want to clean out my bags really quickly. You know, leather is worth a lot now. And I'll sell that stuff later. So, Thanks for watching, everyone. Next week we will probably feature a different game in this time slot, and I might pick a different time to stream Guild Wars, or maybe I'll do Guild Wars. Not sure yet. Maybe I'll do PvP soon, because there's a new PvP season that started. Not sure. I'll keep you posted. Follow me on Twitter if you want to say posted, but exactly what's going to happen next week, exactly when it's going to be. It was a different time this week, so I'm glad people could make it out. I'll see you all next time.